Hey guys. Okay, so you're probably noticing like are you laughing?
No, I have to clear my throat.
I'm over at my friend's house. And why am I over at my friend's house and she's not sitting on the couch with me? Because, and we also have dogs here, so if I'm looking down and talking, I'm not talking to voices.
Daisy, come here.
Anyway, my friend Jen is pregnant and she feels that she looks fat. So she's not gonna be on this video, where we're gonna be talking about the brand new, I thought I held up the wrong Blackberry. See, I have all of my Blackberries here for comparison because I've been a Blackberry person for what, like 10 years? How long have I had a Blackberry?
A long time.
I mean, once you go Blackberry, you just never go back. You just don't ever want to break up. And I've constantly referred to my Blackberry as my boyfriend, and he really is. But we're going to talk about the new phase of Blackberry, which is the Blackberry Torch, as you can see. And the reason that I'm over here at my friend's house is that she has come from, oh, we don't have your little, don't get up. Where is it? Anyway, she's coming from having what we wouldn't call a smartphone. We'd call this I don't even really know what we call this. It's just a phone. It's functional.
It makes phone calls.
It makes phone calls, right?
It sends texts. And it has a camera.
Yeah, it's so we've gone from, I specifically wanted her to try out the new, because I've been telling her all this time that she should get a Blackberry, and she was like, I don't know what you were talking about, I need a Blackberry. And she didn't say it that way, of course, but I wanted her to try out specifically the Torch, because it's got so many more features than the regular Blackberry, but I wanted just to see if somebody that's not used to a smartphone at all and not used to a Blackberry could use it, could figure it out easily, could adapt to it, and what she thought. So overall, you're comfortable?
I love it.
She likes it. Mm-hmm. Was it difficult for you to did you feel like you had to take the book out and learn it?
No, never took a book out, never.
So, I mean, it was pretty easy to figure out.
User-friendly, yeah, completely.
And then I'm gonna go through like some of the things that she liked, some of the you just had a few problems that we wanted to point out. Mm-hmm. But overall, I mean, she's hooked. I'm telling you. Like, yeah. I was like, it's funny because all of a sudden, and you weren't really texting.
I was just beginning to text. But I didn't have a real keyboard, so.
And
now I'm all about it.
Check this out, okay? So on old Blackberries, like right now I have a Blackberry Bold, which I have to say I love the Bold. Can't talk. I love the Bold, and the keyboard is part of what I love. But here on the Torch, you've got a slide out keyboard, right? So you either have the touch screen.
So
oh, I just took a picture of you. Isn't that funny? I gotta turn this off. You've got your regular screen, so it looks like other kinds of phones, which I'm not going to mention. But then what's nice, you can do it this way or this way, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. It's very responsive, right? Mm-hmm. But then
touch screen.
You've also got your touch screen. Now here, this is where Kelly-O is going to come in and tell you something. Because Blackberry, this is why, at first, there was a small part of me that was thinking when the Droid first came out that I'd get a Droid. Let me show you something. I am not the only woman in this country that has fingernails like this. Right now, Jen is laughing at me because she's like, calls me a diva sometimes with my fingernails. But I'm a professional woman who gets her nails done, and let me show you something. Do you see this? On all of my other Blackberries, not a problem. But see how when I'm on the top row, my nails are up here? When you do this kind of a keyboard, like they did with the, I can't type effectively. Now, I have tried it out and I am able to adjust, but maybe I'm being a diva here. I don't think I should have to adjust. My thought is that you should have this. Jen, tell me if you'd agree. Well, see, it works fine for you.
Yes,
you had no
I love
problems.
those nails. I love it.
But I would love it. Maybe you just have a diva model for those of you with fingernails, right? But what if if the keyboard came up here and was equal, I wouldn't have any problem. Where I'm having a problem, do you see this? When my nails are touching, I need that room, I need the space. Anyway, so back to Jen's view on the phone. It was easy for you to adapt to it. You didn't have to get out the manual.
Nope, never once.
Making calls.
Yeah, everything, really no problems. The only one was that RSS feed glitch, which who knows, that could have been the way we installed it.
Up here, and we don't know if that's a thing, and she's been telling me this, and I checked it out. We look at the RSS feed, it's constantly giving, this is like one small tiny little problem. It's giving an alert that there's updates, and then when you hit it, there's nothing. Hold on. I'm escaping.
When you hit the
Yeah.
icon, it says you have no new feeds, and then there's actually a problem trying to exit that screen. You have to hit exit several times. But that's the only thing I can really think of.
So everything else has been good. The camera's working. Oh, the other thing that, because when we use the BlackBerry camera, which obviously is pretty awesome, because those of you that have a BlackBerry, you know that one of the greatest things about the BlackBerry, especially, oh, see, we're getting a
That's what it
notification.
sounds like when the RSS feed.
Oh,
The other ones, it's on vibrate.
okay.
So it does differentiate, so you know what you're getting incoming. That's, which I like.
Perfect.
So I know, oh, it's not a new email or text, it's just an RSS feed.
And if it's someone you don't like, you can make a customized ringtone for them so you know you're not to pick it up.
You don't have
But-
to get up off the chair.
Yeah. When you have BlackBerry, you know that one of the keys is that it has a great phone. Mine's a 3.2 megapixel. I think on this one it's even better, but it's got the flash. So other phones, like, we won't talk about it, you know, the ones that never work and always drop calls and misspell things.
Well, the reception on this is very good.
Yeah, she said the reception's good, but the camera's awesome because it has the flash. So the only thing that we couldn't figure out on this one, which is not like all the other BlackBerries I've had, when you go to take a picture with BlackBerry, okay, and I'm doing it like this, if I want to move this and zoom it, I don't know if that's gonna show it, but you move it, you zoom it here, and that was one of the few things we couldn't figure out on this, was how to do the zoom.
But we haven't checked the book yet, so.
Yeah, we don't like looking at books, right? So overall, the calls have been good. She loves the
Never
fact.
a problem with the call, never a dropped call, never a bad signal. I mean, that one RSS thing, I think is just some sort of a glitch. Everything else has been positive. Very good, I love it.
This is almost like, in my opinion, it's like it's taking the best of BlackBerry the way it has been, and then it's adding. You know, I have not been one, when I first got this, I didn't think I was gonna like the touchscreen. I'm not really a touchscreen person, which is why I haven't even been tempted to cheat on this one with, or anything like that. But I gotta tell you, you know, it's very, I just made it turn off. I love how easy it is to switch back from horizontal to vertical. Very touch friendly, you know, when you're moving through the screens, okay? It's really social media friendly too, because it has, I mean, there's also a lot of games on here, which I don't play games. But for those of you that like to play games, go nutty. But there's, oh, I mean, it's got a nice screen. Oh, and you watch video. We were watching video on this. Really nice. I'm not gonna, for the purposes of this review, show you guys the video. Really nice big screen, obviously, to watch video.
Yeah, I like the horizontal for when you're watching a clip.
Yeah. And then the social, just showing you guys how, I mean, everything. So you're not only, am I sliding it the right way?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
It's moving.
And then so from somebody that was not used to having all of the stuff on her phone to now having the web, having all of your social bookmarks, you know, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and having it all there and being able to pick it up. I really wanted to see if she was comfortable with that, because, you know, I think a lot of people that are going to be buying this phone are not necessarily going to be BlackBerry users. You're going to have people that this whole setup is going to appeal to them. And maybe, you know, they've never had the great keyboard, so that's going to be fantastic. I've been really impressed with it. At first, I'm going to be honest with you, when I first got it and I saw, I've got to see how much time I have left. When I saw this keyboard, I thought, you know what? I love BlackBerry. I'll always be a BlackBerry person, but I didn't think I'd like it. And now, after playing with it and realizing that this is much more, it's much more intuitive. It's got a lot more functionality and features than I thought. If this could get a little better, I'd be happy. But you know what? The more that I've been playing with it, I'm finding myself using more of this screen. Because you can also, when you make your calls, you're using this.
Mm-hmm.
So this screen, because of course I was thinking that you would dial like you would dial on a BlackBerry, on a normal BlackBerry, or the former issue.
You can do either, if you prefer.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I was not, like I told you guys before, I'm totally not, I've never been, I'm just dropping things, my other BlackBerry.
It's been great for me with being on semi-bed rest. It's like I don't even need my computer. I have everything there and my calls, so it's been great.
Yeah, she has been, I mean, she really, it's funny because I said, you've got to test this phone out, because I've been trying to get her into a BlackBerry for a while. She's like, I don't need all that. And so within like 3 days of having this, she was text happy and doing face, and I'm like, I hope you're, she's like close to being on bed rest, and she really, really liked it and was using it all day long. And now I asked her like 2 weeks into it if she wanted to get one for herself, and she's like, oh, I'm so down with that. Isn't that how you said it? Or maybe
Yeah, I'm down with that.
you had your own flavor of saying it, but we're both really impressed. So coming from someone that's a BlackBerry fanatic already and loves it, I'm impressed. I just have to say, the only thing that I see as a negative for me is this, and that's just for me.
Not many people have those nails.
Did you hear what she just said? But seriously, like I don't think I'm the only one that has long nails. I mean, it would, if they can make it slide out like this, why can't you make it slide out and come up? So whatever. But I do have a feeling if I was using this full time and had gotten away from this, when I upgraded from the Tour to the Bold, getting used to the different, what's it called? The thingy in the middle. I don't know what it's called, but getting used to this different as opposed to, it used to be a little round thing. Dave has it.
Yeah.
That took a while, but once you get used to it,
It's like a Minnie Mouse.
yeah, you get used to it. So I think I would totally get used to this, and I'm more impressed the more that I'm playing around with this. And the reception's been great. The calls are great. Like I said, I think that this could turn. It's just weird. I'm so used to this, and I so love this. It's hard for me to say that I love the touchscreen too, but it is.
It's a bigger screen too.
Yeah.
You can see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Because when
different
you're-
size.
When you're watching video on this, a lot different than watching video on this. And this, look at that screen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other phones that are coming out, and what they're touting is like the big screen. Hello, that's pretty damn big.
It is, and when you go to YouTube or whatever, you can make it full screen, and it's even.
And the
nicer.
quality's been good.
Yeah.
Have you played any of these games?
To a very small extent.
Yeah. Some of us, we don't play games.
My daughter has checked out. There's an Alice in Wonderland one, I think.
That's, what's so funny is that we just did, I was just doing another video with Amy about like why have I been a BlackBerry person, and the reason that people, not the only reason, but a lot of what people like about other phones, like certain phones, is
Yeah.
because there's all these apps, and I'm like, I don't have time, like I'm a grown woman, I don't have time to play
We
games.
have everything. I mean, Dave put like ESPN on there for me, Facebook, the Weather Channel.
This is my friend who's a woman who likes the fact that there's ESPN on her phone.
Yeah, you could a Fandango, anything you want. The whole world is on there. I
But-
don't have to get up off my bed rest and
Oh.
check anything. It's right there.
Is that what it is? What
There you
you're,
go. Oh no, there's like a hidden objects. There's like a Alice in Wonderland. There's Super Mario Brothers. There's a bunch of stuff on there. We just haven't done it yet.
baby go.
It's
So
pretty
anyway.
fun though. We like it. I mean, and even if you're listening to a song on there, like if you're playing a clip of a song, it actually sounds pretty good. It's
Oh, that's
a
right.
tiny little speaker, but it actually, it sounds pretty good for a phone.
And so her husband too has a BlackBerry, but he's got,
It's old, like your
Yeah.
little screen, baby screen.
yeah, he's got this, and he already has Envy. He wants this, right?
Oh yeah, he can't believe how fast it is compared to his. And
So-
the size of the screen and the touch screen, he's very jealous.
Yeah. So I will tell you, I mean, overall, I'm saying out of 3-4 people that have tried it, we all love it. We all want it. Like I said, I mean, my little thing was the keyboard, and then this
cost quite
RSS
a
feed.
stir.
I'm guessing that if somebody helps us, we'll figure out that the RSS is like a setting.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it was the way it was installed. I don't think it's really a glitch on the phone.
Yeah. And the dogs love it too. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but right now we've got 2 dogs that are like, I'm totally thumbs up with this.
No,
But yeah,
every time you bust it out, everybody wants to look at it and loves it.
it's pretty awesome. I mean, we're sold on it totally. And literally, so we took somebody who's going from this and got this, and she's all like, give it back, Kelly, just give it back. So I don't even know, I think I dropped my
It's
remote.
right behind your foot. Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, that's our review, and we'll post more like kind of features and functionality a little bit later. But overall, we're giving it like a total thumbs up.
Definitely.
And the dogs, like I say, the dogs love it too. I mean, if a dog can use it, everybody should be using it, because the dogs have been trying it out, and they've been, texting each other and picking up dog food and stuff, and they love it. So
Yeah.
go out and get you some.